Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kati and today's topic is the HB90 method, and I'm talking about the planner and I'm talking about the course. If you don't know what is it about, so the HB90 comes from Heart Breathings and it's a 90-day planning system. You can buy the planner and do the tasks there and have your HB90 planning system. But what I think is better is to buy the course, because you get with the course you get a planner also. Because I was wanting to do this, try this system out, and I was thinking about if I should buy the planner, but I'm glad I saved money and bought the course because I got the planner there for the first quarter, and it's like so much easier to do the things with the course because they are explained and given examples. And so here you can see my planner. I bought this goals planner for this year, so this is a different version of the planner that you get from the course. So in the course you get the quarterly planner, which you can choose if you want only the weekly pages or also the daily pages, and this is like an strictly only the goals, so this doesn't have any weekly or daily pages because I have my planner separate. This is made for authors because Sarra, who is behind this, is an author, but I think this is good for anybody who wants to make something happen in their life. So you can use this system to make other goals and dreams true also. It's about you if you let those writing questions to disturb you. I think you could, like, if there is a question about writing, you can think about, oh, when did you start dreaming of a YouTube channel, or when did you start dreaming of owning a house, or whatever it is that you want. So you can just replace the writing questions with your goals and dreams. That hasn't ever disturbed me that it's made for writers, and I have taken a lot of time management courses in the past and read a lot of books and tried a lot of systems, and I have to say that what I like about this especially is that it's a 90-day method. So every 3 months I get like a new chance to succeed. So if I have failed completely in this quarter, I have a new chance in the next quarter, and I think that's good. That suits me. And compared to a system when you do like a yearly plan, so you get the new chance only once a year, and that's like a very long time and so much can happen there between. So I think this 90-day system is so much better, at least for me. The other thing that I like about this very much is that when I buy the course, I get to do it again whenever I want, but especially once a quarter with the new people and with everybody else that has taken the course previously, if they want to join. So I think that's good accountability. So there is like a trigger to do it every 3 months, and that also works for me. There is a Facebook group, but I'm against Facebook, so I'm not active on social media. But if you are, so then you get the accountability and your course mates and people there. You can discuss things and get help and so on. Even that I know that now somebody is taking the course helps me to take the course with them, so to say. So I took this course the first time last September, so now I'm in my second quarter. Now the course starts again on the 13th of March, so on Sunday this week is the kickoff call, and I have made the mistake that I have waited for that and then started the course. But there is like homework before the course. Where did I put it? Here. This is an A5 paper and I have printed it 2 pages on a sheet because I'm so cheap. But you get this Dream Life workbook before, so you can do this before the course starts. And I think this is, at least for me, it takes so much time to think about these things. So I think that it's good to start thinking about what do you want to accomplish in your life and in the next quarter before the course starts. So I printed this and I have decided to make this or answer these questions now this week before the kickoff call. So this is with what the course starts. A lot of these things are like hard for me, but I think this is the hardest. So like visioning and dreaming and getting a clear picture of what I want. That is a problem for me. That's why this workbook, although it's not very many pages, it's like under 20 pages, that takes a lot of time for me to think about what I want. Then you get the planner downloads, so you can choose A5 or letter size. You can choose Monday or Sunday start. So I think that's nice that they have these different options for you to choose. And then there is the Live Kickoff call, which is the only like live thing that you have with Sarra on the course, and it takes an hour. And I think that's a nice thing, but that timing for me, because it's 10 p.m. on a Sunday evening, that just doesn't work for me. So I watch the recording afterwards. So this is how my planner looks like. Here is a yearly view for 2 years, and then this goes to the Q1. So let's go here. I have my starting page here. Let's take this. So here is my Q2, and I chose the A5 size because I found A5 paper and my printer prints on A5, so that's the easiest thing for me. And remember, this is like the goal planner, so if you take the course and the planner there, the quarterly planner, so then it looks different. And then there is also an undated option, which I think is also a quarterly planner, so that probably will look different also. This is the first step, to have a vision board. And as I said, this is the toughest thing for me to dream. I don't know, it's like a mental block for me, and of course this course can't help me to remove that mental block, but that's something I have to do somehow in my mind myself. But this is where everything starts, because if you don't have any direction where to go, you don't have anything to aim for. So although if you don't believe in any vision boards or anything, it's good to have something, a clear direction. Where are you going? So this is what the first day of the course is about. So you do this. Now I'm so lost. You have your Dream Life workbook and you make a vision board. Then the second day is also very important, because it's about decluttering your brain, and that is so important at least for me, to get the things out of my head. And I have heard it so many times, but somehow I like forget what I have learned. So if you have a worry in your head and it starts playing like the endless loop, you should write the things down. Just write on paper what you are worrying about, and then write if you have options that you could do. Or if it's something that, a good example, the situation, what's going on in Europe right now. If I want, I can help people that are struggling there or give money and so on, but I can't resolve the situation. So that's a worry in my head, and I can write it down and then think about what I could do, maybe do that, and then just let it be and move on. So this decluttering your brain, writing all the things down that you have in your head, like what you think you should do. That's also a very big step, that thinking about what I should do. That's not also very productive thinking, that should do. So I have tried now, every time if I think in my head that I should do something, I try to, or I write I should do, so then I just cross off the should and replace it with something more productive, or something like I want to do. And then of course after decluttering your brain comes the prioritizing. That's a tough word for me. After decluttering comes the important step where you should put your things in order. So what is the most important thing? And after that we get to day 3. And day 3, actually I think this is my favorite insert in this planner. Although it's so simple, I can make it myself. And this is something I think I get better every quarter, but this is so hard to think about how much time you really have in a day to do the things that you want to do. So after you have done everything, like how household works, just everything else that you need to do, have to do, just like what's life? You need to sleep, you need to eat, you need to, hopefully you need to exercise and so on. So how much time you have really left for your goals? So day 3 is about thinking about time, and the task block system, that is also something that I love very much, that you think about your doing in task blocks. I don't know, that just works for me, my brain. And then in day 4 we think about the goals, and this is also something, so after the vision, the second place where I can like get stuck. What is my goal? What do I really want to accomplish? What do I believe I could accomplish in the next 3 months? So this is something that I also have a mental block, and I just love it that I get the new opportunity every 3 months. And then when you have set your goals, you will set or brainstorm and plan your projects that make your goals happen, and that's day 5. And then in day 6 you are thinking about the tasks that make your projects happen, that make your goals happen. And on day 6 is also something, if you have seen the videos about the HB90 method and the Kanban board, that happens in day 6. I haven't gotten the Kanban board to work for me. First of all, seeing all the tasks on the wall at once made me overwhelmed. And second of all, we get used to things. So in the end, it was just like a picture on the wall. I didn't see it anymore. It's just, I didn't react to it. So my second quarter I started without a Kanban board, but now I try like making myself a weekly Kanban board, and it's not a board on a wall. Now I try something that I just write my weekly tasks, what I want to do that week, on post-it notes and put them in my planner, and then just cross off when I have done something, so that I see my weekly tasks, what I want to accomplish on one view, but I don't get overwhelmed about all the tasks that I want to make happen in 3 months. That's too much for me, and that doesn't motivate me. But that's also something in every system, I think, that you have to make it work for you. I'm always trying to modify to make it work for me, so I don't know if I have ever done anything like right, like on point, how they have said you should do it. And I just think that also depends on on your personality, if you like to follow strict rules and orders, or if you are someone just like, okay, I can listen to you what you have to say, but then I do it my own way. So I'm like that. But in the end, the only important thing is that you make the things happen. And it's not the problem of this method that I don't make my goals happen, because the problem is in my head, in my mental blocks, in my ability to vision and believe in myself. And then day 7 is follow through. And I think day 7 is a good day. Like, there is important information and there are good tips what to do if you get behind or have challenges or things don't go as planned. So I'm actually pretty excited about the course again, and I have to say that I like these weekly and monthly reviews. It's so valuable to think about what you have done, what you could do better, and so on. I think people just skip those, but I think it only takes like 5 minutes to think about, okay, what did I do? Even if you feel like you didn't do anything, then just write it down and think about, why didn't you do anything? What you could do different this week that you would do something that you say that you want to do and want to accomplish. Cons about the course, I could say that there are some sayings that she keeps saying that started very quickly to irritate me. I don't know if it's a saying in the States or in the English language that I just haven't heard before, and she just says it too many times and it's irritating. But I'm not saying what it is. Maybe you don't even notice it, but I'm like, every time when she says it, I'm like, ugh. But okay, I can live with that. Then the other con is that she has filmed the course videos. There is about 30 videos on the course, and she has filmed them on different times. So there is some things that she mentions that she has assumably said in the kickoff call, and I think, no, you didn't say that. So it doesn't work when she says different things in the kickoff call and then she tries to point to those things again in the course, and I'm like, I have never heard about that. I can forgive that, that's not such a big problem. But I think it's good, even though I have bought the course, I can always get the new version. So even though actually in this quarter she made new videos about the task blocks, and she said that she will remake those again for this quarter, so I get all the new materials, so I have always a new fresh course. So I think that's just so valuable that I can retake the course as many times I want, and even between the boot camps, like the official weeks, I can retake the course whenever I want to replan my life. And well, I don't know if it's a con, but I have yet to accomplish, like finish the course in 1 week. I just can't. It's, as I said, there is about 30 videos, so it takes time to watch those, and then the tasks take a lot of time. And then if you are not so clear about your vision and goals, so it can take even days to think about what do I really want, and it doesn't make so much sense to move to the next day if you haven't done the tasks on the previous day. Of course, it's not valuable to stick and don't do anything if you don't come up with something. And you don't have to come up with like 3 goals. You can come up with 1 goal, and then maybe next quarter you have 2 goals. So it's just go in your own pace and make it your own, and it's just like a tool to help you get better in an area of life that you want. So I have to say, for now, I think this has been the best time management course that I have taken, and I think that the key there is that it's like reoccurring, that it's like every 3 months and not like every year. I have to buy, well, I don't have to, but if I want to have this planner, I have to buy it separately after the course. So that is something to consider. But of course, you could just do these tasks in a blank notebook. That's no problem. But I wanted to make it easier for me to do this. So that's like one step less to take, so that I have here the questions and everything ready for myself. That is a money question. That's the one reason why I took this goals planner, because this is for the whole year. The other option is the undated, but because I really don't need those weekly and daily pages, because I have a separate planner which I want to have. I took this goals planner because then it was yet dated, so I don't have to date it. So, and I think that goes in my budget, that I buy this goals planner once a year. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and I help as good as I can. I know it's hard to make the decision, especially if you are not an author and you think like, how can this be for me? But I think this works for anybody who wants to make something happen. You have a dream, you have a goal. And what was hard for me when I was making the decision if I should buy this or not was that there wasn't enough information on the web page where you buy this course. So that was why I was hesitant. Do I get enough for my money? So, but I think I got enough for my money. I haven't finished the course yet in 7 days. So I think that's, for me, that's, I don't know if that gets better, but now again I really try to I take a goal that I finish the course before the next quarter starts. I can confess that in this quarter I finished the course on week 6. Yeah, I can, that's out there. I finished the course on week 6, but I did finish. So this quarter I really try to finish the course before the next quarter starts, so meaning before the second quarter starts, and I think that's a good goal for me. I like it. It's just, and especially in this beautiful car cover, it's like no, well, yeah. But it helps. It helps to take the planner and flip through. The only thing that I'm thinking of now and dreaming of, I would really want to have this with my planner. So if you have watched my videos, I have a personal rings planner, and it would be so good for me to have this there. So it's like easy for me to flip through. And like I have written here, look at the plan every day. That's one key to make things happen, to look at your plan every day. And now that I have it in a separate binder, it's so easy to not look at it. That's why I now try that I write my weekly tasks that I have planned here, I write them on small sticky notes and put them in my personal rings. So that way I have my plan every day, but maybe I should also like put my goals and my vision in the personal rings. That is something I should. And again, the should. What should I use instead should? That is something I know would be good for me to have my vision and my goals and my tasks in my planner, what I use every day. So that is a problem. I was thinking about if I should. I can't handle the should. I was thinking about if I would want to use an A5 rings planner, but that's like huge and I can't handle that. No, because then the planner becomes overwhelming for me. So I have to think about that. I plan here, I transfer the most important things in my personal rings, and that is how I go with it now. And I have bought this, so I have the planner sheets for the rest of this year, and then I can think about again what I want to do. But if you have any questions about the HB90 method, the planner or the course, I will be happy to answer. And as I said, the course begins now this Sunday on the 13th. I will link the course here below in the description. It's not an affiliate link, so I don't get anything if you click that link. I just want to talk about something that I really like and enjoy, and some of you wanted to hear more of. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful for you, and I wish you have a nice day, and if you have any worries, write them on paper. Bye bye.